everybody.
I can hear you now.
Yes,
Can you
you
hear
can.
me?
Yes.
Okay, I got you. Like you were saying something, I couldn't hear you.
It's just the overlay. I think, because we haven't been on in a while,
Right.
whatever. What's up, mother? What's up, Julie? Hi, peoples.
I'm delayed like a mug. Oh, let me mute.
Fast forward.
Oh, let me mute. I did. Let me mute. Let me mute. Let me mute. There we go. What's up, everybody? Julie. What's up, Mama?
Hi, Julie. I know people miss me, but I'm here.
Me too. I'm here too. Don't be trying to put that just on you. You this is listen. This ain't always about you.
Okay. Anywho, we back. Dang, these headphones is getting
We
on my
back
nerves.
up in this thing.
Y'all, head wraps and headphones don't go together.
Yeah, you trying though?
It's alright. I'm still cute or whatever.
Do do it like a DJ with the one ear.
Hey, Sharonda.
Sharonda,
You missed us. We miss you. Sharonda, I'm
we
sending
missed
you
y'all too.
sending you well wishes. Hope you feel better. I know you said you had a cold, so I hope you get better, cousin. Shit. All
Say
right.
it one time. We live, baby. Yeah, in HD.
You cut out, so do it again.
Okay, what? We live, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, we live. We back. And Ken is back on his shenanigans. So,
I'm on my Brooklyn bullshit. Damn, I didn't tag Suge or Joe.
oh well. So, since we haven't been on in a while, tell me what you've been up to, Ken.
Man, cooking them crawfish, trapping off the patio. Look, the apartments was hating on me, so I had to go and change locations. You know what I'm saying? Because Big Ken is in a relationship now, so no more reckless conversation for me.
Oh, so where did you change your location to? Are you doing it like at a park now, or where you
At
at?
at her house because they hated on me. They came to my apartment and told me I couldn't cook here no more.
Dang. See, you had it good at the other place.
I did, but I had to upgrade.
I feel you. I feel you.
You ain't seen the new spot yet.
Nah, I didn't.
I got some in the works for some in studio shit too. I got something like special. Listen, we about to be looking legitimoso. Cause you see, I got the ambiance. I've been watching my YouTube. Look at
Okay,
that.
I see you.
Look at that.
Look like you in a upscale
You know what I'm saying?
bar or something.
I'm in the corner of my living room.
Good job. I'm glad you've been doing your research. So,
It's going dead already.
hey, we got 150 subs. I
Oh yeah,
think
we hit 150 a while back. You know how that go. That's how that go. We trying to do big things popping and little things stopping.
that is awesome. That is really awesome. I think we should celebrate. Maybe we should do a giveaway of some sort.
Find something to give away. I got plenty of shit to give away.
We need to give away good stuff, Ken, not something you don't want no more.
I still got these.
Okay.
The bees leaves. Where's my phone? Is that phone charger?
Maybe we should autograph them.
Right. So because everybody keep their boxes, they don't throw no boxes away.
Man, I got boxes for stuff I don't even have no more.
Oh shit, this is fucked up. That's the phone I'm using. I can't even.
As a matter of
God damn
fact,
it.
I still got the box for the ring light that I gave you and you got it.
or we don't throw.
Did you get the stand for it that I had? Or are you just using the desk stand? You cut out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but you cut out.
Yeah, I got the little baby stand because I'm not no longer wired.
Mm.
Because my
These
phone was dying.
these headphones just gonna keep sliding off. I might as well just hold them.
Right?
Mama, we miss you too, Mama.
For sure, for sure. But let's get started. We ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer, you know what I'm saying? But you know, what's up, everybody? You know what it is. King.
No, do it again. You cut out. Turn your volume up or something, or talk directly into your mic.
Trying to. I might have to change phones.
Oh, you know what you gotta do? You gotta get you a plug-in mic. That's what you need.
I'm assuming.
I'll look up one on Amazon for you. Hurry up and do the intro again.
Up, everybody. You know what it is. Big Ken.
And Joy of the Queen. Thank you guys so much for tuning into Maybe I'm Tripping. This is another episode. I know it's been a minute. I know you guys missed this. I know that there's a lot going on. A lot of things, going on my end as well that I do not want to talk about right now. Maybe one day we'll get an exclusive podcast just for that. But right now,
Patreon.com tripping if you want an exclusive.
yes.
Joy.
I think I will say that for the Patreon. So what Ken said, maybe I'm tripping / what was it? Patreon.com? Patreon.com / maybe I'm tripping, and go and subscribe to one of those tiers that we have set up, and you'll get an exclusive on that. So check out our Patreon. But Julie says, y'all hear Iceland is falling apart, 1,200 earthquakes in one night, and a volcano eruption coming? Wow.
God damn, how you, was it 1,204 earthquakes, or was it like tremors and shit? They trying to pan off his earthquake. Because 1,200, you only got 8 hours in the night, so how many that, the 8 hours divided by 1,200 is, that's a lot.
I don't know. Maybe there's a glitch in the weather machine.
I'm about to get my math out. 1,200 divided by 8. 96 an hour. 96 divided by 60.
I don't know.
That in 8 hours, that is 1.6 earthquakes every minute.
Their normal is 100 to 200 a week. That's crazy. Why don't they just move? At that point, I would have moved.
Shit, that's just like telling somebody from Louisiana to move because of hurricanes.
But we don't get 100 to 200 a week.
That's true too. But it's like if you're used to something, you normally don't leave. Even if we don't have that many, Katrina was the worst. Hugo, Andrew, all them little names. They had to go at Lake Charles got hit with 2 in 36 days.
True.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. I'm just thinking.
Okay.
I think that's, I guess, a better way to compare it would be that's like telling somebody who don't like mosquitoes to leave Louisiana.
That's 1,200 hits in a night.
Right.
You come looking like you got the damn mumps.
That's a more accurate comparison.
Right. That's a Louisiana State bird is the mosquito.
True. All right. But it is very beautiful there. So what's the first topic tonight, Ken? What you want to talk about? You didn't got me on the podcast. You didn't hit me up. We got to do one. It's been too long. What you got?
relaxing. But we both had we both had uh situations that took us away from the podcast. You know, mine is simple, but my grandmother passed in December, like right after Christmas. But we
Hmm.
were kind of like slowing down, like right before that. It was just like, man, it's a lot putting out content and the story. Then COVID had this shit fucked up, and we wasn't going nowhere and shit like that. Then it snowed in San Antonio. We don't know what to do. We ain't had no power for about a week or four
Well,
or 5 days or whatever. It
I
was,
had I had power, but we didn't have any water. That was my biggest thing.
but I think the water thing was something to sensationalize. That shit just that was weird.
Yeah.
But no, first topic is not to bring down the mood or whatever. Um, George Floyd, they've paid the people, they paid the estate 27 million. This is all right during the jury selection for the trial of Officer Chavanez, whatever his name is, the murderer. I would say they done paid them people off. They about to get the jury selection and the trial about to start, and we finna get a not guilty per usual. Julie, I had a regular CPS bill,
I didn't even
nothing
check
too
mine.
crazy.
I have not checked mine.
Vampire YT.
Oh, hi. I don't know who you are, but hello and welcome to Maybe I'm Tripping podcast.
Yeah, what's up, Vampire YT? You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. Everybody stop what you're doing right now. Hit that like button. Bucket.
What? Hey, Tom. I think Kid was trying to say button, but he said bucking.
How many minutes we into the podcast? I don't even see. I can't even see. I don't know.
18 minutes exactly.
18 minutes and I done messed up already. I ain't even drunk. Ain't on my drink right here. You know what I'm saying? Who that nation? You know how they go.
Ken bucked up and fucked up.
That was it right there, boy. That was the song there, boy. But yeah, 27 million. I think they finna pay him off, and the story about to go away like every other story that comes on. So that's where we at with George Floyd. But not to rush through that. But
So, what do you feel first about the 27 million? Is that comparable for what happened, or do you feel like something else should have been done? Because honestly, anytime when money is involved, yes, the family for pain and suffering does deserve some monetary compensation. But I think at the same time, it's just a way for them to get out of not properly serving justice to somebody in that situation. So, what do you think about that?
I missed what you said. I was looking at another question. My bad. What you say? No, because I want to speak on because we got a dislike on our video, and that's probably with Vampire JYT, whoever he is. But we love our haters just the same.
I don't think it was Vampire YT. If it was, who cares? You can exit left. But I feel like whoever put the down like on the video, your mom's a hoe. Moving on. So I just was, I was just saying that whenever there is money involved in a situation like this, yes, it's cool because of the pain and suffering that the family had to go through of losing someone that way. You know what I'm saying? But I also think on the flip side, the reason why they're cutting that check or whatever the case is to say, you got money. Why are you worried about the justice aspect of it?
Oh yeah. But then that's how I get it. Like they throw that money out there, and they just say, like, don't talk about it no more. No more rallies. No more marches. Because normally when they throw the money out there, the family goes away, and the movement is taken on by third parties. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't get no money, so they can keep saying their name, which we got to keep doing. But 27 million, you can't put price on a life, but 27 million is life changing too. He had children and family and things like that. So hopefully they do it right, and but we got to look at this trial now and see how we're gonna do. He's up. His charges are. So hopefully we get justice this time. This time.
Oh, it was Vampire YT. So you really want to clown right now? Give me 1 second. Are you signed into the YouTube account?
Huh?
Are you signed into the YouTube account?
Yeah.
Block that person. This is what happens when you clown around on YouTube. You get blocked. And I just want to say one other thing too. He was a deadbeat father, what you mean? You don't know what he was. His daughter loved him, so obviously he wasn't a deadbeat father. Boy, YT going off, huh? Wow. That's real cute. That is real cute. Go block him, Ken.
He's been removed, so. You know.
People make YouTube pages for no reason at all. What up, Shot? Thanks for viewing. We have a little troll in here. But we getting rid of him, though.
He out.
He out?
Removed him and blocked all his, what's his name?
Good. That's why I called his mama a hoe. This is what happens, people, when you decide not to swallow. Anyway.
We need to encourage more swallowing in the sexual community. Hey, if you're a lady out there and you're giving your man head, just swallow it, because you don't want to create kids like Vampire
YT.
Bitch ass motherfucker.
It is what it is.
But really, did he stop the word like that? It's like
no, because you know why? We can see it on the comments that are coming up on the video, but in the actual YouTube comments, it'll block it. So you don't see it in the chat on YouTube, but you can see it on the screen since we have the comments scrolling on the screen. It doesn't block it through Streamlabs because we have a no restriction policy on Streamlabs.
Okay, cool. But I got it's a mission to me, maybe I'm tripping.
Yeah, so what I will say is this. On the internet, you are entitled to say what you want to say. It is freedom of speech, but I will tell you that is not freedom of consequence because I will block your bitch ass. And that's just that.
That's our first troll, or maybe our second, maybe. I know we had one a while back, I believe.
Oh, look, another one back. Peter Gilmore.
All right.
Peter, you know what? Let me tell you something, Peter, because y'all coming up in our channel trolling, and I just want to say one thing. You are a pitiful human being. And anybody who goes to school with you, if you're still in school, because you obviously are acting like a child right now, so I highly believe that you are still in school, don't get mad and go shoot it up. That's all I'm going to say. Because you look like the type. We gonna see you on the news next. The next mass shooting.
Mass shooting. I can't remember where it was, but when white guy goes into a massage parlor, kills. I don't know the exact number, but killed the Asian masseuse, and I think he injured 2 people, maybe even killed 2 patrons inside of it. And the media spit it and said he was having a very bad day.
You know, I've been having bad days for the past month or so. You know, recently it's gotten a lot better. But I ain't killed nobody. And I definitely didn't call anybody out of their name or call them a racial slur.
That's true, too.
So, I mean, Julie said 8. He killed 8 people. Is that what you mean, or what are you talking about, Julie?
He shot 8 people. Did he kill 8 people? Julie won't be a producer, but she always got the information.
Julie is our unofficial producer of the show.
Because I actually saw it in passing, so I didn't really get the details. I saw it, I was just like, I don't want to get into
So Angry Bird asked a question and said, "Can you explain something? Why you feel entitled as blacks?" I don't feel entitled to anything. Everything that I have and I
it.
possess.
Who's Angry Bird?
You don't see the comment on the screen? Look on YouTube. All I'm gonna say is that everything that I have and I possess, I've worked hard for. So I don't feel entitled to anything. I've earned that.
See that nowhere. Yeah, of stupid, very stupid. You missed the adjective, very.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for
Answer Angry Bird's question. As blacks, why do we feel entitled to stuff? Do you feel
actually,
entitled to anything?
is that on Discord or something?
No, it says it's on YouTube. Maybe they're blocked, but I don't know.
Maybe Angry Bird. I don't know.
Do you feel entitled to
Yeah,
anything as a black person?
yeah.
What do you
I'm
feel?
entitled to everything. I feel entitled to everything the white folks got.
Why? Why
And
would
I
you want what
and
they have?
here's the thing. I want everything the white folks got and more
Why would you want that?
because we're better than them.
I feel entitled to everything that I want to do for myself. I don't want nobody to give it to me if that's what they mean. But
Fuck him for that dumbass question.
it's like if I want it, I'm gonna go get it. I'm not entitled to it, no, but I'm gonna get it if I want it bad enough.
I see him now. He's like straight up or whatever. Straight up with these hands, because play with you
Right.
know, try Jesus.
Exactly.
Don't try me.
You won't ask me that. You won't ask me that in person, cause I got hands and feet.
And you like to kick. I don't be tripping on. I don't trip on motherfuckers like that.
I don't either. It was just a dumb question. Just wanted to entertain it for a second.
True. Angry Birds, you got one more comment. I can see you now. One more dumbass comment, and you gone too. We got 3 dislikes. Who cares?
It said, "Joya, can we discuss this for a moment?" Angry Bird, no, because this is our podcast and we talk about what we want. So anyway, next topic, Ken. What you wanted to talk about next? Ken?
Second.
No.
Because Margie was doing something for me on another page, and I just let her know we was on live. But
Okay.
forgiveness. Probably everyone doesn't know, but we're in Texas, and the governor, has lifted the mandate for masks, and all businesses are open 100%. First, one of the first, no, one of the one because Atlanta and Florida been open since day one. They never closed.
Atlanta was wildin'.
But we are the first to announce the no mask mandates, the mask mandates being lifted, and the 100% is being, put on or whatever. Here's my thing. When it first went down in March, when we first started the podcast, right before our first episode was right before the mandate and the true shutdown. But COVID was kind of hit because my football season was ended, because I play football semi-professionally, I might add.
Here we go.
And we had to home monitor Julie reported all 3 accounts.
Oh, can we make Julie a moderator? Yeah, make Julie a moderator. That's a good idea. But yeah, speaking on that, I am so scared out here.
Hopefully you got the notification that you're the moderator now.
She should show up blue now on YouTube.
She's a moderator. We got 4 dislikes now.
Nobody cares, Kenny. Oh, they called you Kenny.
Kenny, I hate being called Kenny too. I really do not like being called Kenny. I don't like that because my name is Kenny.
I know what you don't like being called. That means you can kick people out. You can take away their comments.
You're running the check now, Julie. You're the captain now.
Right.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
All right. So
But back to COVID. This my thing. Up and down my timeline when they shut everything down. Oh, I can't wear no mask. I can't breathe. My glasses getting fogged up. My business, But the bigger thing was the businesses and the employment being
right.
compromised. But my thing was, as soon as he lifted the ban, everybody was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna wear my mask. I'm gonna do this and that and the other." And the businesses are still requiring masks because if you go into a business and they go like if you go to Walmart and it's just like,
oh, they starting again. How Big Ben gonna call us all? He said all of you. He called us all niggers, but he in a picture with a black chick. Girl, watch your back. You're gonna be on Snapped.
Julie on top of it. Thank you, Julie. But all the businesses are still requiring masks, and they're still doing limits on occupancy. I'm like, so you did all this arguing and fussing when we had to do when it's like you got to do it. He lifted, and now everybody like, oh no, I ain't going out yet. They this and that. I'm like, you know how stupid you sound. When the memories pop up, I want you to share them motherfuckers on Facebook, because everybody, it's like when the mandate was in place, everybody complained. Now the mandate's up, everybody complaining.
But you know what it is?
You can't please people.
You know me. I'm always a conspiracy theorist. So my train of thought is that they lifted the ban and opened everything up here in Texas because of the fact that they're trying to push people to get this vaccine.
That too.
That's what I believe. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's open, and the people who are actually following the rules, the people who actually were protecting themselves and other people by wearing masks and keeping sanitizer, things like that, those are the people who are going to be worried, and concerned with the ban being lifted, and that now they're going to worry themselves to death and even possibly go get this vaccine.
Right.
So.
But my thing is, so it abnormally snowed in San Antonio for that was 3 days, wasn't it? It was snow.
My mom was here with me, and she thought it was so beautiful, and then after a couple of hours, we got tired of it that quick.
Right, because you're not accustomed to it, so you don't want to be around it. Your car's not equipped for it. You saw the infrastructure of the city wasn't equipped for it. Even with the rolling blackouts, that was stupid. You know what I'm saying?
There was no rolling blackouts. There was no rolling blackouts.
Well, you know where you live. Your zip code probably was in a bubble to where it's like, hey, we got to keep the lights on over there because we got them people who really pay taxes over there, or may not pay taxes, but they're lobbyists and
here you
like
go.
That. But I can say I did, and I live in a nice area too, so I had lights more than I didn't have lights. You know what I'm saying? So it was, but me, you from Louisiana, knowing that, when the lights go out, don't be all up in your freezer in your freezer and your refrigerator and things like that. Don't be in and out of it or whatever. And when the lights come on, cook when you can. It's like I didn't go out and get toilet paper. I didn't go out and get water. I didn't go out and get extra food that I can't cook because there's no like in Louisiana, everything is gas. You rarely get an electric stove if you live in an apartment, but if you're in a house, it's gas stove, so you can cook all day. But it was like people were like, my food going bad, my food going bad. Like, how is it going bad if you have your refrigerator is a cooler, or people call it ice chest.
Hmm.
It's insulated,
You
so your
literally
food.
have ice and snow outside.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They didn't have to do that though. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to go put their food in the snow. You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing that when I didn't have water, it was like, oh, go get snow from outside and put it in a cooler and let it melt or boil it. The snow didn't the volume of snow. I'm doing big. You get this much snow in a pot. You get this much water. That's just how ice works. But the thing is, it didn't even melt properly.
Okay, so here's what me and my mom did because we had power but no water. And this was the funny thing because with no water, like you literally cannot flush your toilet, you can't take a shower, you can't filter water because I do have a water filter, to filter water to make it fresh enough to drink where we don't have to boil it, right? So we literally went downstairs, and next to the pool area is like a little sitting area, and they have a fire pit, and there's a water fountain that was still on, and that's where we got some water from. There was like one bathroom which was next to the gym where the water in the sink was still running, so we were able to fill up some jugs there too,
Mm-hmm.
and then just bring them upstairs, and then we use that to flush the toilets and things like
Right.
that. So you had to improvise, like you had to do
But
what you had to do.
we were getting pool water.
uh
No, that to flush the toilet.
okay, to
But
flush the
I wasn't
toilet,
getting
yeah.
pool water to cooking. No, I had some
No.
greasy booty and I ate booty for 4 days. I had booty for 4 days. I ate all my profits up.
No, I it was just crazy. We improvised and we made it through. We even went and like scraped ice off the car and went to the gas station, just because we wanted some snacks. It wasn't nothing major, just to see what they had. Man, them shelves was empty.
But the thing about it was, let me tell you, me and gang. So, and I, I'm tell you this. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what I drive. I drive a 2019 Dodge Challenger RT, and I only put $5 gas in it because I don't do much driving. But I put enough gas in it to get to where I'm going and get back home.
Ken don't never have gas.
But the thing about it is this: I was like, it was like naked and afraid. It was like, let me go out searching for gas today, and hopefully I can make it back home because the light had been on for a minute. And I had drove over like, oh, gas out, gas is out, gas. Is out. I was calling the place like, hey, look, y'all got gas? Yeah, but we got a line, so come through. So I went and got gas, made it to the gas station, and ran out waiting. But it was some good Samaritans who helped push my car to the pump. Then these new cars, you can't even put them in neutral. You got to do all types of stuff to get them in neutral and get it pushed up there. Then listen, I got to apologize because I had my wallet and I had a card and I couldn't find my wallet. But I had one card in my pocket and I blamed one of them dudes for stealing my wallet. I said, man, where's my wallet at? Where's my wallet? And then I got the gas I needed and went back home. My wallet was at the crib, but I had accused them dudes of stealing my wallet, and they didn't. After they helped me, cause it was like some people. Let me tell you
Wow.
how it happened though. It was these people came out of nowhere, helped me push my car, and then I looked for my wallet. The car that helped me that was behind me wasn't around. Them dudes, I don't know where they came from. They were gone. I'm looking, but I'm already in frantic mode. And then I get to the crib, my wallet's there. And I was like, damn, I gotta apologize. I'm sorry. But I thought they stole my wallet while I was out there.
So how much gas did you put? That's the question.
I didn't fill up. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I think I put about 25 up in there.
It was better than five.
Sure. I couldn't go nowhere though. I couldn't go nowhere.
Yeah, well, at least you had some good Samaritans help you.
Right. Which I thought were thieves.
You ain't shit.
But the thing is, the funny thing about it is that after the snowstorm, did you hear anything else about COVID after the storm?
Nope.
It was like COVID was over after the snow.
The only thing that I did hear is that I started seeing a bunch of commercials for the vaccine where people were
Hmm.
like, "I just got the first one and I'm gonna get my second." Like, I don't want to hear that.
Hmm. But it's like the flu shot. I don't get the flu shot, so I'm not in the market to get the vaccine. Even if people say
Right.
like I'm gonna wait and see, I'm gonna do this, that, and the other. I'm knock on wood, very rarely sick, so I'm just like, I'm hopefully I never get it, but if I do get it, I can fight it off myself. Or maybe we had it back in January. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
Maybe we had it back in January. We didn't know,
no,
and
it's been around since October of that year
yeah,
before.
yeah,
Because you remember in the office, everybody was coughing up a storm
you
and
were
being sick and touching everything, and I went straight to Walgreens. Was no, it wasn't Walgreens. I went straight to Target and I bought masks
right.
back in October. Remember, I had a box of masks on my desk that had
Yeah.
been there, and I was like, I am not getting sick. I don't know what it is going on around. And then some woman, I don't know who it was, had to have been an older lady, had some perfume that she sprayed on her, and I had an allergic reaction to the perfume.
Right,
Remember? Because I was smelling it in the air, and then my throat felt like it was closing up. So that was
right.
another
It's some of
reason
the
why I
smell.
got the mask.
So many smells come out that woman's bathroom. Ain't no telling what's in them. But
Man.
your mama say, tell everybody what you fed the dog. I'm gonna tell y'all what I fed my dog. Purebred, expensive, bully pit bull, female. She ate boudin with me because the pet store was closed. Because one time when I was out on my adventure with low gas, I did go to the pet shop to get dog food. Guess what?
What
It was
happened?
closed.
Mm.
And I say, Karma, you got to eat this boudin with me, baby. So I cut it open. Ain't nothing but rice and meat, so it's what's in her food anyway. So she, hey, ate that boudin like a champ when we in the living room eating boudin. What's that? We just needed some crackers.
Did you feed her red beans too, or am I tripping?
Who did what?
Did you have red beans? I think you
I ain't
said
have
you.
a no. No. Let me tell you that was a struggle meal when I had two can. I don't even know how they got in my pantry, but I had two cans of canned red beans, which I do not do, but it's a part of my diet. So instead of because if I cook red beans, I'm gonna put everything that's bad in it. So on my diet, I had canned red beans just to have my just some regular bullshit to get down to get my fiber and my you know that's another channel. No nonsense fitness. Go subscribe. That's my channel. So I had that. So we had rice and beans. She had some of that too. Rice and beans and boudin. So my dog is eating rice, beans, and boudin.
Boy, I bet that dog had gas.
Hey, and she farts like a human. I be sitting here working, and I'm like, the hell that is smell like dog food and shit. And she be
Oh,
sleep. Just let them go. Sleep. She sleep right now.
mm. Poor dog. I'ma steal that dog from you
Once
one
everything
day.
was open, everything was opened up. I gave her treats. I went and found. I went to a pop up shop with this guy selling like he sells like I don't know. He had a big ass bar. That one, and he had some waffle dog treats. She been killing them waffle dog treats.
Well,
But I
she.
treated because she had to suffer through that snowstorm without me. Because look, I let her outside to go to the bathroom. She sitting there looking like I don't know what this white stuff is. Didn't even want to use the bathroom. I said, look, you gotta go. Then she started eating this and I'm like, no, you're gonna die.
That's that COVID snow. You don't want that.
Yeah. Your mama said COVID was frozen, but the thing about it is, it's like nobody's even. They're only like you said. They're only talking about the vaccine. They're not even talking about deaths anymore, new cases, nothing.
And
Right after 3 days of snow.
the crazy thing is that the CDC is still recommending all of the stuff that Texas just don't give a damn about no more. So,
But I'm gonna say this, and I don't want to go too deep, but and like you say, you're a conspiracy theorist as well. And I go to the mind of, and this is what the show is about. Maybe I'm tripping because I go to get this. Maybe I'm tripping, but don't this seem odd? Don't this seem weird? Don't this seem this and that? It's like nobody gave a fuck about COVID before the snow. Nobody gave a fuck about it. Places was trying to stay open. I have a friend who works for the TABC, and we would communicate different things and talking about how businesses, because there was a promoter here. He was kind of trolling the TABC because he was kind of trying to stay open and shit, and they shut him down. And I don't know if he got any fines or anything, but he was like kind of something in the face saying like, I can't be stopped. I'm gonna still do this, that, and the other.
You breaking up?
Say
Hold
crazy
on.
shit. That might be me.
Okay, go ahead.
He was talking about this and I can't be stopped and stuff, but it's like why why do that? You know what I'm saying? And then my homegirl was actually the primary on this case, and she was frustrated and getting all types of backlash from her superiors. And I would talk to her like she wanted to quit because this dude was doing this, that, and the other. But I'm sitting there like no one took it seriously. It was like I couldn't tell you what stage what phase we was in. And you go to Walmart for a while when it first hit. You go to Walmart and different places, you get checked out, they wipe everything down. You go to self checkout, wipe everything down. There was a line again in Costco. There was dedicated entrances like you can come in here, you can come out here, so we can like who coming in and who coming out, so we can do the capacity thing. That went on for like a 6 to 8 months, and then eventually they stopped wiping shit down. And I'm just like, are we open? Are we closed? What are we doing? You can still go and dine in and eat. I was doing a lot of delivery, but it was like, I didn't want to be in the places where I don't even like large crowds anyway. But when did we ever stop? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've had people who've lost loved ones to COVID. I'm gonna do this to COVID,
Right.
and other that's well, rappers I would say that passed. I didn't see any celebrities that passed.
There was a
There was
lot of
politicians.
celebrities that said that they had it.
Yeah, but then they had what's the Republican candidate, the black guy that died after he left the Trump rally? He ran for president, black guy. I can't think of his name right now. But
If it wasn't
where's
Obama, I
Jimmy?
don't
She'll
know
tell us. Obama, I don't know.
him.
But
No, I was saying if it wasn't Obama, then I don't know.
and then it was just it was like we had the presidential election, and then once the presidential election happened, Joe Biden got in, snow came, COVID went away. But during the election, it was like a hot topic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
I
it was
mean,
like
maybe Joe Biden is just that good. And he was like, "Look, it's gonna snow, and when y'all wake up, is no more COVID." Who knows? But no, I'm just playing. I think honestly, it's a challenge for, of course, our new president and vice president to tackle this because if you have a governor that, yeah, it was,
Herman Cain. Herman
yeah,
Cain died. Herman Cain.
if you have a governor that's just open up a state wide open after you specifically ran most of your campaign about combating COVID in the country and getting everything back to normal, then what do you do with that? You had this plan and then, nope, we open. Forget your plan, type thing, you know? So where do you go from there?
Georgia and Florida were good examples. I mean, they really never closed, and they've been doing their thing.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at it, like the places like that have the highest numbers of COVID too, you know?
Yeah, but they weren't reporting any deaths.
I
Remember,
mean,
Italy was a hot topic for a while. What's going on over there?
I think Italy is almost free from it.
Yeah, but that was the hotbed in the beginning.
Yeah, but they did the right thing and they shut stuff down. They have
Yeah,
places like, overseas where, they're still taking precautions and they're taking precautions until there's not one COVID case left.
right.
I mean, we may not be able to do that here in the United States, and I understand that, but at the same time, it's like why just make it a free for all? You know what I'm saying? My mom said most people got their vaccine. That's why they're not worried about it too much.
Right. They're hoping it go away, but it just I don't want to go too deep on what I think, but it was like I always said, they've been pushing deadly diseases for the past 10 years. This is the only one that's stuck.
I mean, Ebola was a thing.
Yeah, but who you know had Ebola?
Nobody I knew. They had some.
Right. It wasn't even a thing. It was no mask involved. It was just like Ebola is killing people off the and then I think that was like burn it back. Man, you got Ebola. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But Ebola is a very deadly and a serious disease to not play with. But I'm like,
Remember
what?
that?
What?
Remember West Nile was a thing. Remember all of that stuff. People was still out
West Nile,
partying.
West Nile, Zika, bird flu, SARS, Ebola, H1N1. Was that something? H1N1 was something. And
Hmm.
then COVID, for some reason, fucking hit. And it took us into a frenzy and made us slow the fuck down. It pushed us more to the digital age. Like, I'm sitting there like, all these businesses, where the fuck y'all get all these plastic partitions so fast? Where y'all get all this signage so fast? Where did y'all, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it makes you think, but then you got to take it serious too because, like I said, I know people who died from COVID, but I'm like,
I mean, at
you
this
know,
point, honestly, maybe I kind of feel where the governor's coming from. It's survival of the fittest. You listen, you don't, you don't.
but they made us do this shit for a year, and the thing is, out of all the complaining about when they first hit, out of all the complaining, I can't go nowhere. We can't have parties. We're doing drive-by birthdays and anniversaries and shit like that. I was a part of a drive-by birthday for a little child. You know what I'm saying? It was fun. It was cute. But it's like they did it for a year to put that program inside of us. And now he was like, okay, we're gonna lift it. Now everybody like, no, I'm gonna wear my mask. I'm not gonna wear my mask. I am going to still run my business at a certain capacity. Now social places are opening because that's their money maker to have people in there drinking. But
Hmm.
Walmart, HEB, you here's the thing: you raise the mandate, and then you give the businesses the option to regulate. Because if you go to Walmart with no mask, they will still tell you need to have a mask to come in here. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You
Same
need to
thing
have a
with
mask to come in here.
HEB. I went and get some groceries. When was that? Yesterday. And they still have their stickers on the floor where you stand 6 feet apart. They still have, mask required. They're still wiping down their registers. They still have the, clear barrier up between you and the person at the register. It's still,
Right.
and I mean, there's no capacity limit, no, which defeats the purpose of standing 6 feet apart.
But they still count them. The thing is,
Hmm.
they still count people. But the thing, what was the craziest thing is, they had that dedicated person to wipe down buggies. Well, we call them buggies. Y'all call them carts. Wipe
Buggies.
down the buggies before you go in or whatever. They've stopped wiping down buggies. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's one thing I
okay,
did notice. When I did go to
let's go to
HEB,
that
they
place.
stopped wiping down the buggies, but they did
What did
leave
you?
wipes and things out.
They did. But they've always had wipes in my area. They've always had
Yeah,
wipes,
they
and
had
I've
wipes for
never.
us, but there's a new sign now, and it says, "Please wipe all areas that you normally touch, on the basket or the buggy or
Right.
whatever." And I got it. I wiped it down all the way around.
Do none of that shit because I don't know what the fuck. Who said the EPA or the CDC is that? What is that? What you wiping on your buggy? First of all, you know what I'm saying, and then going back to how you get all this stuff so fast. What the hell was they spraying on them? Where'd you get it from?
It looked like Windex. It was blue.
Can I hear the dog snoring?
That's
Of
what that
course you
is.
can. Like she got allergies.
That's from that boudin. All right, so what's the next topic? I'm tired of COVID
Well, we
funky
forgot
ass.
swine. We forgot swine flu. She brought up swine flu.
Hmm. There was a lot of
Okay,
things.
shit.
I mean, I think honestly, when it comes to diseases and stuff like that, where a majority of people catch it in a certain area, it's just like the flu vaccine. You know, it's gonna evolve every year. There's gonna be a new strand and everything. So, y'all not listening now, the future might hold something worse.
Right.
Are you gonna deny wearing something then?
The thing is this: we still ain't prepared. If something else dropped, we still ain't prepared.
We ain't, because we couldn't even get this round straight.
Right.
You had a whole year to sit down and think about this, and you still don't want to listen. So,
Right.
but regardless of what everybody says, I'm gonna still go out. I'm gonna still wear my mask. I'm gonna still use my sanitizer. I'm gonna still do whatever. So, that's what it is.
Right.
So, what else did you have on the board today, Ken? I didn't have any topics today, guys.
So, talking about George Floyd, 27 million, and
Oh,
people.
you started talking about the jury selection. Did you want to elaborate on that?
I didn't go any deep into it because being that it's COVID, it's like not much. There's no coverage over the George Floyd trial because there is jury selection and you're supposed to have a jury of your peers. Probably won't be on there. And then it's such a publicized case. How can you find people who don't know anything about the story?
Right.
And I just think it's gonna be some bullshit. I'm hoping for the best, but I'm expecting the worst.
Maybe they'll take a plea deal and it won't go to trial. Because I know that the way that it's supposed to work is you get charged with something.
And hell,
Huh?
he'd be in jail.
Well,
People who
he
are
might
out
have
on
had a he.
people who are out on bond don't do plea deals because you're gonna take it to trial.
No, that it don't work like that. So normally, what it does is you get charged for something, right? And you
Yeah,
get a bond off top because everybody's entitled to a bond, right? So once you get the bond, you either bond out or you can negotiate to get it lower depending on if you have good lawyers or not. And the whole time, the prosecution is putting together the case and the evidence. So while that's being done, they can't indict you under a grand jury until after that case is already put together. And they have 60 days to do that. So once they're indicted by the grand jury, then that's when they start picking out, the grand jury to figure out whether or not they're going to actually be charged or not, or if they're going to go forward with the case. After that happens, then they have to go through that whole process. And if they say, yes, we're going to charge them, then, we have the case together, whatever. Then at that point, they can either work out a plea deal or they can take it to trial. So what step are they at right now?
jury selection. That's all they're telling us. But they gonna run it and they gonna try to be Smootch's character and make him the villain and things like that. But I'm like, hopefully we get justice. But with the money coming out, you never can tell. Look, I gotta step away for 1 second. I'll be right back.
All right. We are on hold, guys, for 1 minute. We will be right back. All right, we back, y'all. Sorry, my headphones keep falling off, so I kind of look a little DJ-ish right now.
So you over there mixing?
Ricky, Ricky, Ricky. But yeah, I mean, I think honestly, this whole situation with Texas and everything else going on and George Floyd, it just kind of open up our eyes to see maybe what the bigger picture might be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's
But
like I feel like not enough people value human life to where they're willing to expose themselves and other people to a disease that the CDC of people who study diseases are telling you is dangerous. And then not only that, but you have people who look like me and you that can't walk down the street without being harassed or treated fairly by police officers. So it's just all around where people aren't valuing each other's lives. And I can't say that it's just those two aspects. It's a bigger picture. There's a lot of crime and a lot of things going on. And I think at the end of the day, we should just honestly, you know care for one another.
it's
And
not losing most of the time, man. It's a murder every other day, if not every day.
I mean,
So
New Iberia ain't no better. you know
I've never been around New Iberia Street, so I can't speak to that. And I'm saying no, no.
yeah, they did, Mom.
How much did Brown Taylor get? Does anyone know how much they got?
Julie, that's a question for you. But yeah, they had the boyfriend charged with attempted murder when he was just defending his own household. Of course, I expected those charges to get dropped because there was no evidence or basis for that charge anyway.
But you know me, I'm on both sides because I wore the badge, so it was like I can say with what he did with the shooting and this, that, and the other, you have to go through the process of is he a felon? Is he can he carry a weapon legally?
Right.
Because once you're a felon, you lose those rights to carry a weapon. So I do understand that, but at the same time too, you have to have common sense and decency to understand when you know, it. The thing is, that could have been a quick call in with his ID. Da da da. So and so name, date of birth, this, what he got. Nothing. You good. He should have never been arrested. That's where I'm at on that. But I understand both sides. Is to see why he cover your ass, but it's still stupid and ignorant because you just the laws are put in place to protect no one.
No.
Everyone everyone has a propensity to be a criminal. Everyone you don't and being an officer, you don't know who these people are, so you have to go in it blind. You know what I'm saying? Just because someone saying, "Oh, I've never done anything wrong. I've never been in jail," does not mean you're not a criminal.
Does not
You
mean
know what
that
I'm
you're
saying?
not starting.
Right, right. It doesn't mean you haven't done it. Just caught. And like I live by the motto was, "It's my job. It's my job, but it's your job to catch me. It's my job not to get caught." Like I was cooking at the apartment. It's like I'm cooking. I know I'm not supposed to be cooking over here. They fucking cooked me. They did their job, and they told me I couldn't do it here no more. I moved locations. You know what I'm saying? I was doing it. I was dipping in the well till it ran dry, and once I got caught, I moved on. That's just how shit go. I'm doing
Mm,
something I'm not supposed to be doing. That's just what it is. And people
right.
think crime is crime, not necessarily if it's car theft or bank robbery. It's all a crime.
Right.
You
Julie
got
said,
Breonna Taylor got 12 million.
yeah, that was really sad, and I understand that they were doing their job, but at the same time, had they verified the documents that they had, they wouldn't have never even been over there.
They were hypnotized with getting who they wanted
Right.
by any means. That's what it was. It was just like let's do this and let's get it done. That's what they were all right.
Yep. They were overzealous. That's the
Right.
right word to use. I mean, other than that, I haven't really been seeing much. I've
And I haven't been on my due diligence on shit too. So I mean, we back in the saddle. Me and Joy gonna get together. We're gonna see how fre- frequently we're gonna be pumping these things out. But we about to get back on track. We're gonna be. Can we claim a year? in 2 weeks. Can we claim a year of podcasts?
Yeah, and you know what I would like? I
What's
would
that?
like to have some of our viewers just hop on, real quick with us, give them maybe a few minutes to kind of sit and chat with us. Maybe we'll even do like a Q&A,
Right.
or something like that for the 1 year podiversary. Can we say that?
Podversary. Podversary. Can we say that
Podversary.
though? Can we?
Podversary, I guess you can call it. But
Because what last podcast was maybe 2 months ago.
yeah, something like
Was
that.
it Thanksgiving? Was it around Thanksgiving or was it?
We'll have to check the dates on the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
page, but yeah, I've just kind of really been in my own little shell lately. I've stayed off of social media. I've been on and off. Um, I haven't been talking to a lot of people. I
Ignoring my FaceTimes.
I just honestly just it's a lot. There's been a lot, and I've
Right.
been in the media myself recently for things, and I don't like how sensationalized media outlets can get. You know, from the outside looking in, when we're looking at these celebrities and we're looking at these stories and we're looking at these breaking news headlines and things like that, it's like entertainment to us. But when you have to actually be in it in your own shoes, it's completely different, and it's not fun.
No,
So
but remember I always said that. Remember when we? Because I'm going to bring up my boy Kanye.
I know.
Kanye makes the podcast. We need to have him on. He makes the podcast every other day. But I always said, not speaking to your situation, but I always said, we always say this and that about celebrities and what they're going through and what's being reported and things like that until we're thrown into that fire. And
Right.
now we have to navigate questions, stories, pictures, unwanted. You don't want to be a part of that. You want to do your thing your way and don't want to be in the spotlight. But sometimes when you are affiliated with certain types of people, you are thrust into things you don't want to be thrust into, and you have to navigate it, and you have to uh, be ready. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing that bothers me is that that I like to say what I want to say,
Right. Yes.
and you can't.
You can.
You
You have
can't.
to censor yourself because things you say can be detriment to yourself, who you're talking about, and situations you're talking about.
Right.
So you have to be mindful. And people are like, well, why they didn't do this? Why they didn't do that? You can't.
Right. And then also, it's just
Public opinion is
right.
not set up for you to speak your mind.
It's not, and it's also not set up for you to win, because regardless of how you explain it or what you do to, uh, I guess, get around all of the false narratives and the false stories, and then all of these, um, just things that crazy things that people think of and put out there, try to navigate around that, and no matter what you say, it's still gonna be twisted, no matter whatever way that they come, you know no matter what way that they want to spin it, they want. And even just the basic news station where we watch our weather on and we get updates on stuff, they even want a juicy story, and I'm like, no. Like,
Entertainment. Here's the thing: they want the clicks
they do. And they
because we're in social. We are media. We're social media, but we're media. We tell stories, we give opinions on things, we low key report on stuff, and I can say we keep it 1,000. I mean, this is YouTube, so social media is a little bit different, but we still have to be mindful of what we say and how we say it because me, I can get angry in a second because
right, but these are our
the
own
podcast was
opinions, and what we're coming up
with
with.
the nails.
Shut up.
Okay.
These
Hey,
are
they hit different when you move them because they on your headset, but you got to doing this. I say,
throwing up gang
okay,
signs. No, but I'm just saying, like, this is our own personal opinion that we're speaking on this platform, right? The difference is that when it airs on a news station or when it airs on TV, people take that as fact.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's KSAT or because it's whatever news station that you ABC or right. You know what I'm saying? So they take it as fact and then you're thrust into a situation to where you have to not only defend yourself but defend other people that may not be able to defend themselves.
Right.
You know.
Patreon base said for entertainment don't care about the truth. They just want the story.
Exactly.
But that's what it was. You know what? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you when media shift. It's always been fucked up, but the media shifted, and there was a platform created when Harvey Levin was giving out stories about the OJ trial, and he I think he got fired, and he got ridiculed for what he put out, but then he created TMZ.
He was a lawyer, right? Did he ever lose
He
his
was an attorney, and he gave out a sensationalized story about OJ and the murder, and I think he was fired. I don't know if he was disbarred. I don't know if he's not. I don't think he's an attorney
and that's what I
anymore.
was wondering because
But
the crazy thing is that he is the reason as of why so many platforms want a juicy story because he has access to things like records that other people may not be able
right,
to find, stuff like that. And I blame him for the media flipping upside down. And
right.
now everybody is, oh, a
It
T.
started right after him.
Yeah, we're a T blog, we're a gossip site, and then media takeout happened, and then, shade room, and then you have all of this other stuff.
Takeout. Then it was media takeout. Then it was
World
World
Star,
Star,
yeah,
World Star, and then it was then the Shade Room and other different things. And the
right.
Breakfast Club went on with that, but Breakfast Club tried to be impartial and even. I mean, in the beginning, no, Charlamagne was on some other shit, but then since because like he always says, people grow with time. He's not the same Charlamagne he was 10 years ago.
I mean, when he was working with Wendy, he honestly seemed really messy to me, but that was because
Right.
she was messy, and that was the
But that's how,
authority
but that's how,
that.
but that's how we got on because he was
Right.
with Smoothie working. Then he got with Wendy. Then he got with the Breakfast Club, and then it was like, okay, let's keep it this. It was nice. That's a fuck with Breakfast Club. I watch
Hmm.
them every day. I watch the Breakfast Club every day, and
And
it just went from celebrities, rappers, stories, and now they doing politicians. They did Obama. They did Bernie. They do Bernie Sanders a lot. They had Hillary Clinton and every different type of person. Black banks, schools, and they try to empower people. DJ Envy's in the real estate, trying to teach people how to do that. So they
hmm
went from that to TMZ all the way to a place that you can be entertained and learn at the same time.
right, right, and I understand now. You know what I'm saying? I really get it now, and
I always said that.
you did, you
You
did,
never know what you're gonna do and how you're gonna feel until that light is on you.
yeah,
And then you look at like, I wanna flash out.
I
I wanna
do.
spaz out.
And the crazy thing is because, and I don't want to go into detail or anything about the situation, but how do these people even know how to contact you? I got a Facebook message, I got Instagram DMs, I got emails, I got phone calls, I got, they were under my comments, under just all
It's all
kinds of,
public record.
I'm
It's
like,
all public record.
leave me
All they need,
alone.
all they need is your first, last name. And once you click, you may strike out a couple times, but you'll hit a click and like, boom, there she is. She's over here. She's affiliated with that person. Let's see if she's commented here. Let's see if she's like this. Let's see if she's done
Right.
that.
But then
And
not
they
only
find
that,
you.
but I know that, I have a public page and I have, pictures and things like that,
Professional, you're professional.
but pictures of me and another person that are private that, normally nobody has access to, were being put on a public
They can get
news
audited.
station without my consent though.
They can get audited.
It's like how, like, I'm usually a low key person. I stick to myself. I have, my things that I do, like gaming and modeling and stuff like that, but I control normally everything that is out. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you're, but the thing is, you're on the grid.
True.
If
That's
you,
true.
if you, if you, if you, if you only dealt in cash, if you didn't have the profession that you had, if we didn't have this, once you get into this and you get to reading stuff and people spelling your name correctly, you have a very unique first name. That's easy to do. It's
Yeah.
easy. It's easy. And then the situation with the ties that they had, it's easy. Easy.
Yeah. But like I said, I'll probably save that for Patreon, and just kind of go over my story and situation of everything that I've been going through. It's been rough, but I think I'm handling it so far like a champ, you
True, true.
know.
You've been doing your thing. You've been doing your thing. I've been checking on you doing your thing. I cannot um say that I'm can I can't say that I don't have any words of comfort. I can only give the ones that I have, but I don't have anything to make things better. I don't have anything to make it better.
I can't say that I had become a little bit more paranoid. Um,
True, true.
I installed a camera outside of my door.
You did what?
Installed a camera outside of my door now.
Yeah, yeah. You should because I mean,
And it
before I ain't gonna say too much about your living situation, but it everyone needs cameras. Everyone needs
yeah,
cameras because
it's real time
because here's
too,
the thing.
so
Just because you think everything's good is because you know how I live. You know what I'm saying? You know how I live. Anybody can walk over here and kill me. You know what I'm saying? Because this is you know, but but then me too. Even like I'm thinking like, look, you need to start locking your damn door. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
you
Shit
do.
like,
You do.
but
Your dog is
you know,
too damn friendly. Somebody break in your house. Well, not break in because you don't lock your door. Somebody
she's.
walk in.
I'll say this: she's gotten worse. So I can say that since we moved from over there, I didn't have too many visitors. But I can say when the storm happened, going back to the snowstorm, a pipe burst and the sprinkler system had went off in a building. So a sprinkler system had went off in someone's house, in someone's apartment, this, that, and the other. So it was I'm at work and it was like a siren going off and like a bullshit going on. It was like I can see like if an alarm goes off for like 2 minutes, 5 minutes, I can handle it. But it went on for about 20 to 30 minutes. So like everybody who was at home went out. So everybody's outside with their dogs or whatever, and people come to pet my dog. She was snapping at people. So she's gotten better.
Nah, your
She
dog's
ain't playing no games.
friendly. Your dog is friendly. Someone walks into your unlocked home, she will lick them, jump on them, and I mean, honestly, all you need is some treats.
But here's the thing: her look will turn them around.
She looks mean, but she's not.
She ain't no bitch now. She's a bitch, but she ain't no bitch. She'll
She
if she
she
ain't feeling, she'll let you know.
she's adorable. Like her bark would
Since you know
probably
her.
her bark probably scares me more than her
Right,
look.
right. Oh, true.
Yeah.
Because you don't know if she a boy or a girl. You be like, she shouldn't be barking like that.
Right.
But
What
no,
up,
man.
people? Yeah, don't leave your door unlocked no more. Don't do that. And then plus your dog is really nice looking, so people would probably steal her to sell her or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Like, oh, you did that and the other, but I'm like, but you know what scares me too is she's so nice and she seems approachable. It's just like it'll be that one time like, you can go ahead and pet her and she lets it. I'm telling you, she snapped at one of my neighbors and I was like, oh shit, they about to keep me out of here. Like literally, like you touching my head, I'm going to, and she like, but his hand moved, and I was like, oh thank God. But it wasn't like a ferocious thing, but it was like I don't know what I don't know if she's from nibble, smell, I don't know anything. But
You
being as the
know,
dog that I have,
has she hit puberty already?
she's 3 years old.
Okay, so I don't know. Maybe she's trying to be playful. Sometimes when you let your dogs be overly playful, they will start to do this to play.
But I can't afford it.
I
I
know,
can't afford
but
to
that's
I
what I'm
can't afford to
saying.
find out.
You can stop her from doing that.
No,
And
no, I got training set up for her.
okay, okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got training set up for her. You know what I'm saying? And she's getting. I mean, she's only 3, but she's getting older. So I am preparing myself for my next dog.
You get another dog?
Yeah.
Let me have Karma.
No, no. This is after Karma's gone.
Where is she going?
You know my dog's prescribed death. With life comes death.
So you just counting your dog off, just writing her off
No,
like
but
that?
here's the thing: if I had a mutt, dog would live 100 years. She's a purebred. The lifespan is the lifespan.
What's the lifespan? Gotta be at least what, 15 years?
No, 8.
8?
Yeah, 8 on the back end. Like you said, 12 to 15 on a good end. So I have. I mean, I'll take. She stays in the house. She has a strict diet, and she goes to the vet. So hopefully she lives longer than not. But it's all.
That's
It's the end of the
sad.
day. I've had dogs live. I've had a. My grandmother had a dog that was grew up with my mom, and she didn't die until I was damn near middle school, maybe. And then we had another dog that we got when I was in middle school. She didn't die until I was an adult. What, like living in Texas, from middle school to me living to Texas. I graduated high school in 2000. I moved to Texas in 2010. She was alive, and I had her from
Mm-mm-mm.
middle school. You know what I'm saying? And she stayed outside, didn't go to the vet properly, ate what we ate: greens, grits, rice and gravy steaks, and lived forever.
Not rice and gravy.
Rice and gravy lived
Wow.
probably 20 years. Probably 20 years. But I got this dog that's on a strict diet, veterinarian, stays in the house, only goes outside to the bathroom, stretching, playing, going on walks, could die tomorrow.
And here I am thinking she gonna be a whole child and grow up and go to college and all that stuff. All right. Well, we've been on for about an an hour and 25 minutes. So,
So, guys, we coming back, and we coming back with a vengeance. The state of Texas is open, so we're gonna have plenty of stories. The word about to open, we're gonna have plenty of stories. We're gonna get together, brainstorm, and get these episodes out. We may go
oh,
2 weeks.
I
Go
do
ahead.
have a question for you. Have they
What
talked
got you?
about us going back to the building since I haven't?
Here's the thing: voluntary. It's all voluntary, and if your production is down, you gotta go.
Okay.
My production, I just made MVP, so I'm not going back. I would love. Here's the thing: I wish I had the option to. I want to go in when I want to go in.
They don't have
You know
enough
what I'm
computers
saying?
for that.
Oh, they gotta have a docking station. We got laptops now.
That's true.
But the thing is, they about to, they're gonna. It's gonna be like us at the crib, and then they probably gonna hire like a whole new building, and
I
it's gonna
don't
be
know.
some new people.
Yeah. Join us next time.
For For sure. But look, man, thank you guys for coming to us, man. We got Joy back. I had to beg and plead. I had to beg, plead, and give up my second born.
Second born? Why not
But
the firstborn?
hey, Lil Lil Ken is 18 years old. He graduates in May. I got a whole adult.
But he likes
You want an
gaming
adult?
and anime and stuff.
True, 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 true. But I got to get him on that Twitch shit. But you know, he talked. He called. What did he called me the other day, man? My uncle just made 64. They called me on some other shit. It was weird. So I talked to Ken the other day. But you know, we're gonna work it out. But man, thank you guys for being patient with us. Thank you guys for coming in and watching us on this re-inaugural podcast release. You know, we both getting in better headspaces due to our situations, but we're gonna be talking and we're gonna poke them out. We may not be 3 times a week, we may not be 2 times a week, but we're gonna try to get you at least one a week. We're gonna try to get y'all one a week. We're gonna try to get y'all one a week, man. Just bear with us, you know. And if you guys anything y'all want to talk, hit us up on Instagram. And maybe I'm tripping on Instagram. We have a Twitter that I don't know how to use. Maybe I'm tripping on Twitter. The Twitter is too much for me. I just can't handle it.
You can't do get down with the tweets.
I can't tweet. I can't tweet. I don't want email notifications. I don't want to be retweeted. I don't know nothing. But they say the best porn is on Twitter. The best porn is on Twitter.
I wouldn't know anything about that. All right, Mama, I'll call you. Um,
Guys, this has been another episode. Maybe I'm tripping. With Big Ken.
and Joy of the Queen. Thank you guys again so much for joining. Make sure you hit that Patreon. It is patreon.com/ maybe I'm tripping. Check us out here. Hit the like button on the way out. And like Ken said, hit us up on Twitter and Instagram. We are out. Peace.